Okay, got done with work early and decided to see if I could come out and do this Parks on the Air. This is Sylvan Lake State Park in Colorado. It is completely frozen over, and there's so much snow that I'm actually sitting on top of the bench, on top of the top of the table, and the snow is up to the top of the bench. And so when I went and deployed the antenna, got my pack antenna 9-to-1. It may be a total of 10 feet off the ground, and then I'm running it. I know it's hard to see, running it right to the snow top over here by this barbecue pit and this table. But walking over there, you see my footprints, was up to the top of my knee, and so probably 1.5 feet of snow where I laid out the cable. Well, as I was driving in, I realized that I got no cell service, and so to go along with that, I actually don't even know what the number of this park is. So I can't spot myself. I can't look up call signs. I tried with the Hammers app to just enter random numbers, and it pulls up parks, but I mean, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of parks, and I don't know what the number is. So I'm going to have to call, maybe try to get a park to park and have him look me up to find out what my own park number is, and then maybe he can spot me. So that's kind of where I'm at, if I'm going to be able to do this Sylvan Lake activation without a park number to begin with. Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, QRP.
Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
Roger, Roger. What's your full call sign? Can you get it just a little slower?
Yeah, Kilo 1, Sierra Tango Golf. Kilo 1, Sierra Tango Golf.
Roger, Roger. Kilo 1, Sierra Tango Golf. This is going to be a park to park. However, I don't have internet, and I couldn't find out what my park number is. Do you mind looking that up for me?
Yeah, I can look that up for you quick.
All right, I'm in Colorado. This is Sylvan Lake State Park. SYLAN State Park, Sylvan Lake.
Your park is Kilo 1247. That's Kilo 1247.
Roger, Kilo 1247. You're about a 5'3" here, 5'3" in Colorado.
Thanks for the 5'3" in Colorado. I have you at about a 4'2" here at our Kilo 6446 in Northern California.
Thanks for the contact and let me know my park number. Sorry about that, but appreciate the QSO.
Yeah, no worries. Anytime. And correction on your my park number is 6446. 6446.
All right, 6446.
Yes, sir.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the park to park.
Yeah, 73, and thanks for hunting.
All right, so I got a guy in California to at least let me know what park number I'm in, and I was going to be way off. I was thinking it was a 96 4-digit number, and it ended up being a 12-1247. So I could have been searching forever to try to find that out. So now I've gotten onto a frequency, and I've just established that it's clear, and I'm just now randomly calling out. And again, 10 watts. So hopefully somebody is looking on their spectrum, can see it, and will respond. All right, was that Kilo November 6, Oscar Charlie Bravo?
QSO, you're 5'9", Central California.
Oh wow, I appreciate the 5'9". I'm running QRP, and actually I have no internet, so I'm not able to spot. Do you think you might be able to spot me on the POTA network?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't have anything with me. I just have the radio. Is all I have. I'm sorry. Thank you for that. And you have good audio. QSO. You're doing great. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, this I like this setup. It's just a Elecraft KX2 and then a random wire, about a 29-foot random wire I got sloping down to the ground.
You're doing good. I'm portable myself. I just had a random wire with a 100-watt 891 in my shop out here. Running on battery.
All right, so the Hammers app didn't record that one for some reason, but I got it in there. And if needed, I'll go back to the video. It's kind of why I video, so I can make sure that I have the call sign correct. But I believe it was Kilo November 6, Oscar Charlie Bravo. And so it got it entered in there now. And now I just have to repeat the call. He didn't have any internet either. He was out in his workshop. And so still going to have to wait to see if somebody can spot me. He said I was 5'9". Again, I'm running 10 watts. And so nothing special. Again, Elecraft KX2. Got 20 foot of coax. 10 foot off the ground. If that, you know, with the snow elevation, maybe 9 feet. Then again, I'm just running it sloping. See if I can get a direction.
POTA, Parks on the air. This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, Parks on the air, K0 FYR.
It's pretty much almost straight south. It's just a little bit southwest. Just a little bit. We're at 8,500 feet. And the antenna pointing close to south by southwest. And so, again, you know, once I get back and I start editing the video, if this works or not, I'm going to edit it. It's going to be one of the only ones that I may not be able to activate. Oh, I can already feel the cold change. The sun is just about to go behind that mountain. And it's going to probably start getting pretty cold. Last vestiges there behind me. So you're going to be able to see the shadow pass. There's the last bit. All right, so won't be long. And we're going to be in the probably getting cold. Just calling out. It's about 14 minutes before 5. So, or 15 minutes it says now on the Hammers app. Technically, it's going to go to late shift here in 15 minutes. So there's no way that I'm going to get this thing activated, obviously, before late shift. How late am I wanting to stay? I took a chance coming out, and I think the intent was if I could do the activation like it did over at Gypsum Pond. But again, it's always harder when you don't have internet. And so, could I have placed an activation on the page? Yeah, but I didn't even plan on doing this POTA. So, you know, what's the likelihood that somebody would hear and spot or see me at 10 watts? Again, if I'm hitting 5.9 in California, hopefully somebody else will hear it. But I think I should have contemplated this. I'm not traveling currently with my Garmin InReach, and I actually have that set up now to be able to spot sodas because it uses satellite signal, GPS location, and there's a way to set it up through this guy where he can get it to, you know, you can send one of your messages out and it'll spot you, and that's for soda though. I don't think that there's the same deal with POTA. I mean, maybe if I was CW and I could reverse beacon network, but I don't know CW yet. That's a plan for this year, and I haven't had a chance to get deep in it. I got the Morcerino built. I got the paddles ready. been learning some of my letters, but I'm only 5 letters into it for the most part. And so that's still a ways to go. You know, I don't know if it would be cheating to learn only CQ and my call sign and have that repeat a few times and then have it signal that I'm on the reverse beacon network. The problem is that then I'm not going to do a CW activation, and I know how mad people get about that, right? And then I'd probably have to change frequencies too, because I don't think the reverse beacon network monitors SSB channels for CW, you know? So right now I think it's at the grace of if somebody even hears my call out there and will respond, and then can I get them to spot me? So I'm imagining that sometimes the portable activation with no planning doesn't always work. Again, didn't do a pre-activation spot or activation in the app. Ran out beyond internet. Didn't even know what the park number was. I usually take a picture of that when I look it up before I come out, so at least if I go out of internet range, I have the picture of the park number and all that. And I didn't do that because this wasn't planned. So, again, things to learn from, for sure. Running QRP is fun. And, you know, usually if you can get someone to spot you or spot yourself, it makes it quite a bit easier, you know, because you're able to, you know, get people to see that you're there, you know, and that didn't occur this time for sure. So now it's just blindly calling with 10 watts. See if somebody can hear you that might have that capability to do the spot. So we'll let this go a little while. I'll go past UTC, see if we can do late night. Maybe get somebody to contact. I don't know. It's hard to say. I am coming back here in 2 weeks. And so I think what will happen is when I come back in 2 weeks, when I drive in the first day, I'm going to come here first in the afternoon. Now, I still won't have internet, okay? But then that'll be planned. And so what I'll do is I'll make sure that I put an activation alert out there that I'm going to be here. I'll keep my Garmin with me, have it turned on, so to be plotting my GPS location. I might make contact with one of my ham friends and have him monitor that on the APRS apps and see if he can see me, and then have him spot me once I get on location. And I'll start out just earlier, you know, so I'm not hitting the UTC problem and the sun going down and this park supposedly closing at dusk and no way to spot. And, you know, the only 2 contacts I've made not being able to spot me themselves. The first guy at the Park to Park in California, he's on his own frequency, you know. Hey, spot me, but I'm not on a frequency yet, you know, so that doesn't work. The second guy, no internet himself. So, I mean, I think this is going to be a bust for this one. And so, lessons learned. Again, you got to do some type of activation or be able to spot when you're running QRP, just because it's hard for people to hear you unless they're looking for that weak signal, unless they're hunting around on the band, or if you're not 5'9" like I was with the second guy, it's hard for them to hear you. Now, could I hunt around and try to find 10 park to parks? Yeah, possibly. I've done that before. But, you know, obviously as the sun starts to go down, it's going to change the band conditions. I mean, how many times do I want to sit there and change from 20 meters and go to 40 meters and then go from 40 meters and hopefully try to do 80 meters with this random wire? to try to find 10 people with the cold and the 1.5 feet of snow and all that. So I don't think that's going to work either for this trip. So again, I'm probably 5 minutes to 0 UTC, and I can feel the chill a little bit. Now, I put on my, I guess I'll call them snow boots, before I walked from the car, because I knew that the snow was really deep here, and like I said, it went up to my knee. I put my thermal underwear on under my shirt, but I can definitely feel that chill starting to happen. Sun went behind the hill. You're starting to see the shadow slowly creeping up that hillside on this side. Won't be long for that's gone. And I would think in this bowl of this valley area with this frozen lake, it's probably going to start getting really cold. And again, if I had been calling out 100 times, pretty sure by now the voice would be getting a little sore. That's why I like these pre-recorded places that you can put on your radios. And it's going to change date, UTC. We're -7 in the mountain time zone. And so once it's 5 p.m. here, then it's 0 UTC the next day. I got a pretty big mountain in front of me. And so, again, that's the way my antenna's pointing. And almost south, which I'm up in Vale area, near Eagle, the city of Eagle. And that's it's got to be over 13,000 feet because it's above the tree line. And so that's right in the direction of my antenna. And that's south. And yet I picked up California. So getting a lobe that's going sideways of the antenna right now, you know. And again, I'm trying to show you the orientation of the antenna each time. And it seemed like it had been doing directional. You know, when you point it, slope it down an area, it's directional in that area. But now I'm picking off the side. And I wonder if it has anything to do with, is it reflecting off this mountainside in the valley that we're in? 2 Californias off the bat, but now nothing. It's 1 minute to UTC 0. There you go, UTC date changed on this Hammers app. So I think what I'm going to try to do is hopefully hunt for other parks. Kilo 0 Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
You're about a 5-3 into the Methodist station, which is in Westchester, Ohio, just north of Cincinnati.
Roger that. You're a 5757 Colorado. I'm in a park. Park's on the air. Do you want the number?
That would be great. Thank you, Michael.
Yes, sir. It's Kilo 1247.
Thank you, Michael. Can I give you my personal call sign to work the park?
Roger that. Go ahead.
It's Whiskey Echo 8 Hotel Alpha Mike. It's We 8 Roger, I've got a second operator here. I'd like to give you his call sign too.
Sure, no problem.
This is Kilo Juliet 8 Mike Romeo Hotel for POTA.
Okay, Kilo Juliet 8 Mike Romeo. And what was the last letter?
Mike Romeo Hotel. Mike Romeo Hotel. QSO.
Well, that was cool.
This is Whiskey 8 Oscar. Voice of America Special Event Station. Standing by.
I don't think I can list the call signs that way. So let me see if I can do Whiskey 8 ham. Whiskey Echo 8 ham. And then Kilo Juliet 8 MRH. Kilo Juliet 8 MRH. And then that way I won't put them down as the special event station. But I got them in the log. Now that's 2 contacts after UTC. Woo! It's pretty cool. Sounds like Red Dawn.
Okay, I was about to shut down, but let's see what we got over here. My team head in is West. I've been on a ham for 16 years, Tim, and probably about 13 of those years I've been on a flex radio. Prior to this go-round, it was a
some kind of helicopter.
Which was the,
oh, here
the
we
only
go.
model that, the first model that Flex came up with. So I went to a ham fest, and it was one
It looks like a Blackhawk.
And I worked that puppy probably almost 12 years. So here we go. Well, I mean,
Oh yeah, there's definitely more than one. Oh, that's pretty far away for you guys. Sorry about that. See if I can get the other one. My feet on the bench. Snow is right up to the top of the bench. Actually, it's over the top of the bench. I cut into it about 2 or 3 inches. Man, all I need is one good spot. Think I'm gonna have to hang it up. So started calling about 50 minutes ago, and I've got only 4 contacts, and 2 of them are before the date change, 2 of them are after. And that the 2 after was luck, because I found a special event station. Again, I imagine that I could sit around and just keep hunting the bands. I mean, how desperate am I to do it right now when I know I'm coming back in 2 weeks? You know, you want to say the hardship was done. I'm out here, I'm in the snow, not getting any response from just calling out with 10 watts. All right, let me hunt around just a little bit more. Park to park, QRP, park to park. Roger, Roger, I got you before the UTC change.
Oh, yeah, I got you, let's see, you're about a 5 and 3 here in the park. Kilo 6446.
Receive, I'll give you the same, 5-3 in Colorado, park Kilo 1247.
Oh, copy the park Kilo 1247.
Roger, Roger, thanks for the park to park again.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for hanging around for the late shift and giving me another park to park in my log.
Roger that. I don't have a way to spot myself. I have no internet, so I'm just kind of going blind and chasing around.
Oh, okay. If you want to come back with a frequency, I can spot you on one.
Yeah, I was trying 14334. Nobody was on there, but I couldn't get anybody to come back. But 14334 is open for me.
Okay, here, let me get you back in here. You're Kilo 0 Foxtrot Yankee Golf Level?
Romeo, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
All right, I got you spotted on 14334 on part 1247.
Oh, he might have spotted me. Maybe we can pull this out.
Whiskey 4, India Delta Stroke 6. Whiskey 9, Alpha Victor. Number 5, Delta Juliet.
Oh, nice. 5-5 South Texas. I'm running QRP, so I appreciate that.
It's doing a great job for you. 06, Papa Bravo.
Oh, might we be able to pull this off? Yeah, QSL, you're 42 Colorado, 42 Colorado, Park Kilo 1247. So what do I have? I got a guy that I'd contacted before UTC to spot me. The first contact, the one in California, in another park, park to park. He spotted me now, and since he spotted me, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 contacts, plus him after UTC, that's 8, plus the 2 people at the special event station, that's actually 10. I always want a buffer, and so the 2 people before UTC, the 10 people after UTC, so only 10 are going to count, right? Because after UTC. But I want a couple extra as a spacer. Now, you can want and want and want. But I would say this is an activation at this point. And I can't believe that. I didn't think it was going to happen. So all I needed was a spot. To just get a couple more people to come back. And I'd be...
K0 FYR, this is MG9B again. I fixed your spot. I inadvertently put the wrong frequency down, so I got it right now, so maybe you'll get some more. 73, thanks for the contact.
Yeah, 73. Thank you for helping. Thanks. K0 FYR. Oh, goodness. Come on.
November 7, Charlie, Delta. Yeah, Roger. You're about a 55 up here in Washington State.
Oh, I appreciate the 5.5 in Washington State. You're about 5.7 Colorado. I'm running QRP, but the park is Kilo 1247. I'm doing 10 watts off an Elecraft KX2, and I got a 29-foot sloping random wire.
Very nice. Well, it's working great for you. I hope we can get a lot of contacts and have fun out there in the park.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm sitting about 1.5 feet of snow, but I'm thinking probably going to wrap it up soon.
Well, stay warm. 73, take care.
Yeah, 73, K0 FYR, QRZ.
Kilo November 4, November Oscar Kilo. Roger, you're a good time and Tennessee. Good work.
Oh, I appreciate the 5.5 Tennessee. You're about a 5.3, just a little soft in Colorado. The park is Kilo 1247.
Roger that. God bless you and your family, and good luck. Hang in there for a while.
All right, I appreciate it. This is K0 FYR 73 QRZ.
November 7, Papa India Bravo. USL is 5-7 in Colorado. You're also a 5-7 in Northern California from November 7, Papa India Bravo. Good to hear you on tonight.
Oh, I appreciate it, sir. Yeah, I'm sitting in about 1.5 feet of snow, and I'm recording it for YouTube, so I'll send you a link to that video once I get done, or you can check it out on my QRZ. I have a link to my YouTube channel.
Roger. Well, thank you very much for activating the park there. And I used to live right across the state line from Colorado and Utah in Daggett County, and hopefully I'll be there in a few weeks, or actually a few months, once the show's gone, and put out some of the parks there. Good to hear you on today. Echo 9 Alpha Juliet.
So that's 2 contacts before UTC, 15 contacts after, including the double special event station and the original California park to park that spotted me. And so I'm well over the 10 for the activation. Hanging in there. Oh.
Whiskey 7 Echo Delta Charlie. Have a good night, 73.
Yeah, 73. To head out, the sun's going down. The park closes at dusk, this lake. I'm in a foot and a half of snow anyway, so I want to go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate all the contacts, guys. Thank you very much for spotting me. I didn't think I was going to get it activated without that, but this is K0FYR, and I'm going to go QRT. Ah, yes. Yes, 18 total contacts. Again, 2 before the date change. So they're not going to count in the total of the contacts. So it's going to be 2 before the date change, 1 park to park, 16 after the date change, including the same park to park guy. And so that should count for the activation itself. Got 2 guys who are running a special event station, and I got their individual call signs, so I'm going to put them in the list. So that was, if I don't count any of those 3, that's going to be 13. So I'm still 13 besides those 3 after UTC. And so total of 18, really 13 without any of the doubles or the park-to-park guy. And so definitely over 10. I got it activated. Oh my goodness. Now I don't have to tromp through the snow again when I come back. I think I got a couple other places to activate in 2 weeks when I'm back up here in Vail. But I want to thank those guys. I have only 18 people, so I will try to email each one's QRZ email and send them a link once I post this video. But thanks a lot, guys, for really helping me out, because I was a little bit concerned without internet out here if I was going to be able to spot with the QRP only. And luckily, some great hams out there. You were able to put me on there, and I finally got the contacts I needed to activate. So appreciate you watching. This is Ham Solo, K0FYR 73. So overall, I was able to get those 18 contacts. You can see them kind of spread out over the map there, including the person that was the stroke 6. He's actually in California. I know it's putting him in South Carolina, but he's actually in California. And so thanks again for the original spotting, for the additional spotting, and for all the help. I really appreciate it. And here I go trying to walk back to the car in the snow. It's pretty rough. So thanks again, everybody. This is Ham Solo, K0FYR 73.